Hello to my dear students. Students, in the previous class, we were doing the lesson, The Sound of Music. So, without wasting much time, let's continue with the lesson, page number 18, 5. And for all this, Eveline won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. That means, if anyone says that Eveline has done something great, she does not acknowledge that. She is very humble and down-to-earth person. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. It means that Eveline says that two important things for success are firstly hard work and secondly aim. She says that if you work hard, you have an aim, a target which have to achieve, then you will definitely achieve it. That means you have to stick to your goal. You have to move forward, not backward. You have to get success. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some thousands instruments and hectic international schedule. Here, most sought after means most popular in demand. So, Eveline also achieved her goal. She worked hard and she had an aim to become the topmost. That means the most famous. The most sought after musicians of the world. And she did that. She gained mastery of almost 1,000 musical instruments and she is the most popular multi-percussionist of the world. She has a very busy schedule. She has program and concert all over the world. See next, number 6. It is intriguing to watch Eveline function so effortlessly without hearing. Here, children, intriguing means fascinating and curious. Okay, sometimes we have so much of curiousness to know the things. So same thing. When you watch Eveline work or perform so effortlessly, although she cannot hear, you get very curious because Eveline can identify the slightest, the minutest sound made by the musical instrument. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. That means now here we will talk about the writer Deborah Cowley. So here Deborah Cowley took Eveline's interview which lasted for 2 hours, and Deborah says that Eveline never missed a single word that she spoke. Men with busy birds give me trouble, she laughed. Then Eveline says that those men who have long, huge, busy words give her trouble. Why do they give her trouble? Because when they speak, she cannot see their lip movement. The deaf person used to understand what we are saying by the movement of the lips. So she said that the busy bird give her trouble because she cannot see their lip movement as their lips are covered with the busy birds. It's not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. Eveline says that she does not only see the lip movement of the person's face to make out what the person is speaking, she also sees the whole face. That means the entire expression. Okay, when we are talking, we used to have the expression, no? So she used to see the expression of the face of the speaker. that makes Evelyn identify or know what the person is saying. She also adds the expression of the eyes helps Evelyn make out what the person sitting in front of her is saying. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Flawlessly means without a fault or mistake. Here lilt means a way of speaking like we say ancient. Okay. So the writer here says that Evelyn's speech is flawless and she has a Scottish accent. As she belongs to Scotland, her voice has that accent. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. Here Evelyn says that she can speak clearly because she had learned the language. She studied till the age of 11, till the time she could hear. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. But after becoming deaf, Evelyn also learned 2 new languages. She has learned French and basic Japanese. So one wonders that how could she learn these 2 new languages? Also despite her deafness. Some people have the curiosity to learn languages, no? I hope so. I am also curious to learn new languages. So same thing, but compared to Evelyn, I am a normal person, but Evelyn is a deaf. Okay, she is having a hearing impairment. So here it is very much surprising to know that she has learned 2 new languages. One is French and other is basic Japanese. For music, she explained, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. Here, tingles means cause a slight prickling or stinging sensation. So here, Evelyn explained that how does she identify music? It creates sensation in her skin, in her cheekbones, and even in her hair. So every part of Evelyn's body responds to music. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. So when she plays the xylophone, she uses the stick and she can sense the vibration of the sound produced by the xylophone, and that passes through the sticks up into her fingertips. By leaning against the drum, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. Resonances means echoes of sounds. When Evelyn plays the drum, she leans toward the drum and she can feel the echo flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoe so that the vibration passes through her bare feet and up her legs. Whenever Evelyn performs, she performs on a wooden platform. Why do you know? She also removes her shoes so that she can feel the vibration of the musical instrument that passes through the floor, then into her feet and up her legs. That is how she can feel the sound of the musical instrument. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In the year 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. So now Evelyn is a delight to hear. She gives very good solo performances. So in the year 1991, she was presented with this award, that is Royal Philharmonic Society prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo. Says master percussionist James Blatz, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels. far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Here now James Blatt is a master of percussionist, and his words were the ones that we read before we started reading the chapter. We have got no before we start the chapter. So according to James, God took away Eveline's hearing ability, but in return he gave her a strong power of sensing sound, which enabled her to become a great musician. Eveline confesses that she is something of a workaholic. That means workaholic means in informal a person who find it difficult to stop working. Eveline is very hardworking. She does not stop working. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians. Now to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musicians, Eveline works very hard. But the rewards are enormous. Enormous means big, okay, very big. Apart from the regular concert, Eveline also gives free concert in prisons and hospitals. See, so much of work. Eveline does charity also. She gives free concerts in hospitals and prisons. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. That means she also takes classes for young musicians, for those children who want to learn music. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. Eveline is an inspiration for all. She is an ideal. Here, Anne Richlin, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, says that Eveline is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. And when they get to know Eveline's story, they feel that they can accomplish everything. Means they get an encouragement. They can fulfill all their dreams. Eveline Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Accomplish means achieve. Eveline Glennie has achieved so much in life that those people who are double her age have also not achieved those many things. That much popularity and those many awards as Eveline has done. She has brought percussions to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. Orchestra is a group of people who are playing different musical instruments, and generally the percussion instrument like the drums and the xylophone are placed at the back end of the orchestra, or they are placed at the side. But as Eveline performs solo, she gives special performances with this percussion instrument. The percussion instrument have come in front of the orchestra. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped people, who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given innermost pleasure to millions. So Eveline's story is an inspiration, okay, to those people who are physically disabled. They feel that if Eveline can achieve her dreams, even they can. And Eveline has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such good music. I hope, children, you like the story. Very inspiring story. So today we will stop here as we complete the first part of the lesson. In the next class we will continue with the second part, that is part 2, the Sehnai of Bismillah Khan. Till then, take care. Bye.